everyone. Today we will start chapter 1 integers. But before I start, I have some questions for you to think upon. Which were the first numbers to be discovered? Why we need integers? How we compare integers? Is there any way which can make addition and subtraction of integer easier? Yes. Answer of all these questions along with the solution of first 5 questions of exercise 1.1 you will find in today's video. Dear students, you know the first numbers to be discovered were counting numbers. We call them natural numbers. Now think what should be added to 5 to get 5? Nothing should be added to 5 to get 5. This nothing we represent with 0. And when we add this 0 to the set of natural numbers, we get a new collection of numbers known as whole numbers. Now think what should be added to 5 to get 0? We require minus 5. This number minus 5 is not a whole number. This leads to the bigger collection of number, that is integers. Integers is formed by whole numbers and their negatives. Now let us define integers. Integers are the collection of whole numbers and negative numbers. Set of integers is denoted by symbol Z. Z comes from the German word zählen, which means to count. These are positive integers. Positive integers correspond to natural numbers. Numbers with minus sign attached to them and less than 0 are called negative integers. 0 is neither a positive integer nor a negative integer. You know how to compare integers on a number line? Let us recall. To represent integers on number line, we draw the line and use pencil and ruler to draw the line. And do not forget to put arrows on both the ends. Mark some points at equal distance on it. As shown here, I have taken 1 centimeter gap. Mark a point 0 on it. Points to the right. This is right side. I am writing with right hand. This is right side. And this is left side. Now points to the right of 0 are marked as positive integers and marked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can write +1, +2 also, but simply we write 1, 2, 3, 4. When no sign is in front of a number, it is a positive number only. Now here On the left of 0, left to the 0, we'll write negative integers. Here plus 1 represents one step to the right, one step to the right of 0. And this minus 1 represents one step to the left of 0. So here this minus sign shows that the direction. Minus sign shows the direction, and plus 1, this 1 shows the magnitude. If we are taking number line, this is 0, minus negative integers are on the left, or they can be below 0. Numbers below 0 are also negative. Now see here, we will learn to compare the integers using the number line. Let us take two integers, 3 and 7. 3 and 7, 3 is less than 7 and 7 is on the right. In English you have heard about the quotation, might is right. Here right is might. Right side bigger number, and this is left. So this number is less. On the left side number is less. Now let us apply same thing on negative integers. Let us take minus 3 and minus 7. Minus 7, minus 3. Minus 7 is on the left, minus 3 on the right. So minus 7 left side less number. Minus 7 is less than minus 3. So you can remember this by greater the numbers. 7 is greater than 3, but minus 7 is less than minus 3. So greater the number, smaller its negative. And here for comparison, 0 is less than every positive integer and greater than every negative integer. Every positive integer, all the positive integers are on the right. They are greater than all the negative integers. Now let us do additive inverse. In additive inverse, we are taking the opposite. Opposite, like addition, opposite is subtraction. Negative, opposite is positive. Like in English you are doing full, empty, empty, full. Same thing here. Positive, negative. 10 additive inverse is minus 10. Minus 10 additive inverse is plus 10. A minus A, minus A plus A. Positive, negative, negative, positive. When we add a number to its additive inverse, we get additive identity. A minus A is 0. The 0 is called additive identity. Now let us revise the rules for addition. These rules of addition make the calculation easier. So learn them by heart. Sum of any two positive integer is a positive integer. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 9 plus 1 is 10. Just add them. Sum of any two positive integer is a positive integer. Now rule 2 says that the sum of any two negative integers is a negative integer. So just add them. 10 plus 5 is 15 and put the minus sign before the answer. Minus 5 and minus 1 both are negative. Sum will be negative. 5 plus 1 is 6. Put the minus sign before the sum. Now here minus 15 plus 12. One integer is negative, other is positive. To add the two integers of different signs, first ignore the signs. Look for the greater, subtract the smaller one and put the sign of the greater. So here first step, we will ignore the signs. 15 and 12, ignore the signs. Look for the greater. Subtract the smaller. So here 3 and 15 is greater. In front of 15 minus sign is there. Answer will have minus sign. Now see the second part. 28 plus minus 10. Both have different signs. Ignore the signs. Look for the greater. Subtract smaller. Answer is 8. And see, answer will have sign of greater number 28. 28 is positive. Answer will remain positive. Here we don't write positive all the time. Here when no sign is there, that means the number is positive. Now rule for subtraction. Change the sign of the number to be subtracted and add with the first. Here 20 minus 5, this plus 5 will write as minus 5 and will add to the first number. Minus 5 write as plus 5 and add to the first number. Plus 5 change into minus 5 and add to the first number. Here negative integer you write as positive integer, like additive inverse you are doing. Minus 5 additive inverse is 5, add to the number. So here you can say like this also, subtraction, add the additive inverse. Now see first situation, 20 minus 5, it is 15. 20 plus 5, it is 25. Sum of two negative integers is a negative integer. So here it is just add them and put the minus sign before the sum. Now different signs are there. Ignore the signs. 20 and 5. Ignore the signs. Look for the greater. Subtract smaller. And then put the sign of the greater number. Here 20 is greater than 5. This 20 in front of 20 minus sign. So answer will have minus sign before it. Now let us start the exercise. Exercise question number 1. In this video we will do question number 1 to 5. Next 5 questions in next video. Following number line shows the temperature in degrees Celsius at different places on a particular day. This number line has been given to us, and here the given number line has only few integers filled. Let us write the appropriate numbers at each dot. So here on the right of, this is right side, this is left side. On the right of 0, right to the 0, we'll write positive integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9. Now here the temperature of Lahul Spiti, it corresponds to minus 8. So minus 8 degrees Celsius. Srinagar minus 2 degrees Celsius. Shimla 5 degrees Celsius. Ooty 14 degrees Celsius. Bengaluru 22 degrees Celsius. First part, we observe the number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. Lahul Spiti's temperature is minus 8 degrees Celsius. Srinagar minus 2 degrees Celsius. Shimla 5 degrees Celsius. Ooty 14 degrees Celsius. Bengaluru 22 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest place among the above? The temperature difference between hottest and coldest place. Bengaluru is hottest and Lahul Spiti is coldest. Lahul Spiti is on the left, coldest. Bengaluru is on the right, so value is higher and it is hottest place. Now here 22 degrees Celsius minus, difference means minus, and here minus 8 degrees Celsius. Whenever we substitute, when we put the values minus in integers we write, we usually put them in bracket. Now minus minus plus 22 plus 8, that is 30 degree Celsius. Now let us do C part. What is the temperature difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar? Temperature difference. Whenever difference is given, we usually do bigger number minus smaller number. And here on number line also we can see difference between Lahul Spiti and Srinagar. Temperature difference 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 degree temperature differences there. And left side is Lahul Spiti. Lahul Spiti is colder than Srinagar. Srinagar is on the right. It is hotter place than Lahul Spiti. So here temperature of Srinagar will write first because it is a hotter place. Hotter minus colder we will do. Minus 2 degrees Celsius minus of minus 8 degrees Celsius. Minus 2 minus minus plus 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. Answer is 6 degrees Celsius. Now next part. Can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? Temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together. Together means we have to add. Temperature of Srinagar is minus 2 degrees Celsius plus temperature of Shimla is 5 degrees Celsius. Srinagar's temperature is minus 2, Shimla temperature is 5 degree. Now 5 minus 2 is 3 degrees Celsius. Now we have to compare this together temperature with both. With Shimla if we are comparing, that is 3 and 5, 3 is less. So can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than temperature at Shimla? Shimla temperature is 5, together is 3. Is this together less? Yes. Yes, together temperature is less than temperature at Shimla. And now let us compare minus 2 and 3. Is this together less than the Srinagar? No. 3 is greater than minus 2. All the positive numbers are greater, positive integers are greater than the negative integers. So no, together temperature is not less than Srinagar. Now, question number 2. In a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack scores in 5 successive rounds were 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10. What was his total at the end? Jack's total score at the end will add up all these numbers, 25 plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. First we'll consider all the positive numbers, add them up. 25 plus 15. Here easy way, oral way is 20 plus 10 is 30, 5 plus 5 is 10, 30 plus 10 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50. So 50 plus, here 5 plus 10, two negative integers, sum is a negative integer, just add them. 5 plus 10 is 15 and put the minus sign before the answer. 50 minus 15 is 35. Now question number 3. At Srinagar, temperature was minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday and then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? On Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. What was the temperature on this day? So, it is given that on Monday, the temperature of Srinagar was minus 5 degree Celsius. It dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. Dropped means minus 2 degree. Drop means temperature is decreasing, minus 2. So therefore the temperature what was the temperature on Tuesday? On Tuesday, temperature of Srinagar was -5, -2, -7 degree. Negative integers, add them up, put the minus sign before the sum. Now in question they are saying on Wednesday it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. Rose means plus 4 degree. There is increase, rise in the temperature. So plus 4 degree will come. Now on Wednesday, the temperature of Srinagar was, here on Tuesday temperature was -7 degrees Celsius, then rise in temperature, so plus 4 degrees Celsius, and both have different signs. Here see, -7 and 4 is given to us. When different signs are there, ignore the signs, look for the greater, subtract the smaller, and answer will have sign of greater number. So here subtracting 3, sign of greater number, minus, here -3 degree Celsius. Now let us do question number 4. A plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters above the sea level. At a particular point, it is exactly above the submarine floating 1200 meters below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them? Let us draw the figure. Here, plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters and submarine is floating below the sea level. This is sea level. Below the sea level, submarine is floating at 1200 meters. 1200 meters below the sea level. And we have to find the vertical distance between the plane and the submarine. So vertical distance between the plane and the submarine is 5,000 meters plus 1200 meters, that is 6,200 meters. Now let us do question number 5. Mohan deposits ₹2,000 in his bank account and withdraws ₹1,642 from it. The next day, if the withdrawal of amount is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Withdrawal is negative integer, represented by negative integer, and deposited will be positive integer. Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. If the withdrawal is represented by negative integer, this is given to us, then deposit will be represented by positive integer. Now let us see the given things. Mohan deposits, for calculating balance, Mohan deposits ₹2,000. He withdraws ₹1,642. Withdraws means minus, subtract. So now let us calculate. It is 8, 5 and 3. So therefore, the balance in Mohan's account is rupees 358. Thank you. And one reminder, please learn the rules by heart. Then only your calculation work will become easier. Thank you.